Hello and welcome to another video on doing stuff and filming it. Once again, it's letter time. Alright, here we go. We are back to the big scary red envelope with an official notice. Once again addressed to the legal occupier. And on the back we've got the same Darlington return address using sustainably sourced paper, which they needn't have sent to me in the first place.
How dare you!
I've got to the point now where, let's be honest, we've probably seen this one before. I know we've seen the red envelopes before, but we're going to open it up, have a look, see if there's any changes to it. There's not much else to be gleaned from the outside of this, so yeah, let's just have a look. Using my lovely Swiss letter opener again. Now, rather annoyingly, I'm back in the studio filming this. I mean, I don't mind being back in the studio, that's fine, I quite like it in here. But I have recently had another stay in a hotel with work, and the letter arrived whilst I was away. I mean, it could have come a couple of days earlier, you know, and then I could have filmed it in a different location, which seemed to be quite popular in the last video, and we came up with a more inventive way of destroying it. I mean, come on, TV licensing, you meant to have detector vans for this shit. Right, here we go. Now, let me just double check, see if we have seen this one before, or rather see which episode it was. Hey, look at that. It was letter number 1, the first TV licensing letter I ever did. How cool is that? And it was letter number 6 as well. Right, I've got some fucking complicated ass editing to do now. Right, let's go through them anyway, and we shall compare them to the last ones that we had. Alright, so the envelope is identical as far as I can see, but it's just apart from being red and having their return address on, it's just an envelope, there's nothing fancy about it, so yeah, chuck that. So, the letter itself, so we've got the usual legal occupier, that's the same on all the letters. Got the QR codes, which I've already scribbled over. We covered what those do in the last episode, in letter number 10, which I did from the hotel room. We also covered why returning to sender isn't perhaps the best idea. So yeah, if you missed that, go back and look at number 10. I'll still be here when you get back. Alright, so status under investigation, that is the same. Obviously the date is different. This one's dated June 2023, although it was actually July by the time it arrived. I think the reason behind that is Royal Mail are in a lot of trouble at the moment. So they're having some real staffing issues, a lot of disputes with the union over pay. I know this because the chap that one of the chaps anyway that I was on a training course with, which is why I was in the hotel and everything, was an ex-postie, had been for about 23 years, so he had some horror stories to tell me, so no surprise it's late. The reference number obviously is the same. All of this looks to be the same as well. We've got the official notice in big letters. Please read carefully. You're in breach of the Communications Act if you watch or record live TV programmes at any channel or device. That's all the same. Download or watch BBC programmes on iPlayer at, and then it's your address or their victim's address, whatever, without being covered by a TV licence. And it goes on, as we still have no record of a TV licence at this address, by law we have no option but to continue with our investigation. Okay, go right ahead. It's going to go nowhere like the last 600-700 investigations that you've done on my address. You should now expect a visit from Cambridge enforcement officers. I've given up on you lot, Cohen. If enforcement officers find evidence of illegal TV viewing, you could be interviewed under caution in accordance with national criminal law, which could lead to prosecution. And then, obviously down the bottom, Scottish criminal law applies, so we've done that. Maximum penalty is a criminal conviction, £1,000 fine plus any legal costs or compensation you may be ordered to pay. Again, we've covered that several times before as well. It's almost never that amount. That's just, they're just trying, a bit of scaremongering. It is a criminal conviction, does show up on DBS checks or CRB checks as they used to be called. But yeah, as to whether or not a prospective employer actually gives a shit, who cares, who knows. To stop a visit to current victim's address by TV licence, no. Tell us you don't need one. I've told you once. Well, told you twice before, I'm not repeating myself. Fuck off. Please get in touch now to stop this investigation. No. We can help you check if you need a TV. Choose the best way to spread the cost if you need one. So, if you don't need a license, we will of course stop our investigation. So I'm just going to correct this here as well. There we go. If you don't need a license, we will of course stop our investigation, but still send you a load of bullshit letters. See Overleaf to find out how to stop our visit. You're not coming. Stop lying to me. Yours faithfully, the non-existent Scott Robson. Please do not write below this line. I'm going to remember to do that this time. Flip it over, and yeah, I think that's the same as the other two. If I'm honest, it's pretty much the same on all the letters as the back page. I'm not going to go through it, other than it perhaps sometimes changes colours of the font occasionally, but it's all the exact same wording. Still bollocking on about bloody VHS recorders. Yeah, alright. So, one we've seen twice before, which is interesting because I bet I can predict what next month's is going to be. So, not much left to do with this. First thing is we need to write below the line. Now, rather than engage a brain cell, which I don't really want to do, because I want to go to bed, because I've got work in the morning, I just googled the random swear word. And it came up with two things. Firstly, it came up with the word turd. Okay, fine, whatever. Then the next suggestion down the list was this. William Shatner. I mean, what the fuck? Why is that a swear? Oh, never mind. Fucking Google. Right. Let's get it destroyed. Right. We're not going to do the Wheel of Destruction this time round, because I've already decided what I want to do. I've got a new wood chipper. Loud noises. Alright, enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video on doing stuff and filming it. Please don't forget to press the big button here in the middle to subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you liked what you just saw, please click the like button below and leave a comment letting me know what you liked about it. And as always, thank you for watching.